Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a detailed review on this Tineco i5 Stretch Wet Dry Floor Mop. So I did buy this with my own money. I wasn't paid for this video. Right now it's retailing for $300. That's full price. I do expect this to go on sale. Tineco does love to put their products on sale. So in this video, I'm going to show you, we're going to put it together. I'm going to show you how to add the solution. We're going to charge it. Then we're actually going to do some cleaning up a big mess. Again, I did buy this with my own money, but I do use links. So if a pop-up shows up in the video or in my description or on my website, justadadapproved.com, if you click on one of those links, the products won't cost you anymore, but I do get a small commission from the sale. It's a way of helping support my channel. That way I can continue to do these honest reviews. Now, the reason I got this one, the i5 Blue was my absolute favorite for many years. So I was thinking, well, with this i5 series, maybe this new one will be just as good. And again, you can find all the products that I approve of on my website, justadadapproved.com. Right now, I've got a bunch of robot vacuum cleaners that I'm reviewing. I also do these and cordless vacuum cleaners. And when a product that I highly recommend, like the Mova P10 Pro there, when it goes on sale, I send an email out to let everybody know. So go to my website, justadadapproved.com, and in the email, there should be a thing where you can sign up from my email list. Okay, here's everything that comes in the box. We've got to install the handle. We got a cleaning brush, extra filter, which I like, a charger, that's what we're going to plug into the dock back here. This is how it's going to charge. Some Tineco solution. I do love that it comes with a manual that's very good explaining how to set it all up. All right, let's install the handle. There is an electrical connection at the bottom. Find that groove, and it sits to the forward side, and you're going to push this in until you hear a click. Okay, so this is what you're going to plug into the wall. You can plug it into 100 to 240 volts, 50 or 60 hertz. It's going to consume 1 amp. Output is 30 volts at 1 amp. So the cord on it is 6 feet long. And right here on the back, this is where you're going to plug it in, right there. Looks like, I'm not sure. I don't think there's any cord storage underneath here. This is how it's going to charge the cleaner. Now you are going to want to charge this, so simply set it on there and you should hear it. There, it's charging. All right, so this is a live flat cleaner. So let's take a look. This is the dirty water tank. Lift this little handle up, press that button and that tilts forward. Then this is the clean water tank. Press this button right here and take this out. You're gonna fill this up with water and then we're gonna put some Tineco solution in here. You're gonna put 1 capful of solution. This is also a measuring cup. Can be a little messy, but there. Then we're going to put the lid on like this. That's the water tank. Let's take a look at the dirty water tank. There is a filter here. It does come with an extra one of these. So if this gets dirty, this is reusable. You can rinse it under the sink, but you need to let it dry in the sun first. Now you got to pull this off to empty it out. You got to kind of wiggle it. There is a seal here. Wiggle it back and forth. You may have a bunch of dirt and debris right here that you can throw into the trash can. There's what the container looks like, nice and big. Put it back together, line up the tube, make sure that's flush, put the filter in at an angle, it's nice and flush. Let's take a look at the floor mop. Lift this little handle here and pull straight out. There's a motor. We don't want to get that motor wet. This is where the water is going to come out. It's automatic. You don't have to pull a trigger or anything. And there's where the suction is right there. And there's like a scraper on the bottom. And then there's also a scraper here with like a comb on it, the entire length. Now, if you need to change the roller, I'm gonna pop this off and get a new roller and put this on like that. Slide it in, there, make sure that's nice and flush. Let's get the water tank. Make sure it kind of clicks into place. Once in a while, you may have to clean this area right here. Let's put the dirty water tank on. There is a connection up here to let you know when the dirty water tank is full. Docking station, 12 inches or 30 centimeters. The square, 12 inches or 30 centimeters. The cleaning surface is about 10 inches or 25 centimeters. Here's what the bottom side of it looks like. There's where it's going to charge it. There is a little scraper here. The wheels all spin free. They are not, there's no self-driving wheels. And again, this does lie perfectly flat. So when it's perfectly flat, it is 47 inches or about 120 centimeters. To the wheel, when you've got it on the floor to the handle is about 40 inches or 101 centimeters. Okay, I'm going to show you the operation of this. I've got some simple mud on the floor. Now you're going to put there, we've got a power switch and a mode switch. You're going to turn it on and then it's going to be in eco mode. And if you want to go to max mode, you're going to press this button. The only indication that you're in eco mode is that'll be blue. When you're in max mode, which is going to be putting down maximum suction, maximum solution, that ring will be purple. We do have some lights here to let us know when the dirty water tank is full, the brush roller is clogged. It does move on its own. So again, we're going to turn it on. Now there's no trigger to pull. This thing puts down solution automatically. In eco mode, it's not going to put down much. So let's try it. Turn it on. The light is blue. It starts automatically. It's doing a good job. There is no iLoop sensor. There's nothing to let you know when the floor is clean. You're just going to keep going over it. Let's go to max mode. That is purple. You could hear the suction increased a little bit and it's putting down more solution. Now that brush roller does help it drive a little bit. I can go right up next to the wall. And you can mop your entire house with this. You don't have to just pick up big messes. So 2 modes of operation, eco or max, and both of them put solution down. It's just in eco mode, it doesn't put as much down. This is extremely lightweight and it lies flat while it's working. So with it lying flat, I can go under things. Just keep a real close eye on the dirty water tank. Don't let it get above this, or when you lie flat, it could leak. Now when you're all done, you're going to put it on the dock. This is going to charge it, but it also self-cleans itself. So press this button right here. It's going to wash the mop roller. Now it doesn't heat the water and it doesn't dry the roller after it's done. There's no voice prompts on this and it doesn't connect to Wi-Fi. So very simple operation. And when you're done with this, we'll take the dirty water tank out, clean it, let it dry, and then put it back in. And this takes usually about 2 to 3 minutes. It's going to soak that roller and then it's going to suck the water up into the dirty water tank. Okay, let's turn it on max mode and pick up this big mess here. I've even got some kitty litter, milk and cereal, and some mud in the corners. So we're gonna turn it on. Let's go to max mode. And we're gonna know that because it'll be purple. So we have eco and max only. So let's go right up against the wall. There's no trigger to pull. You simply just move it and it's gonna put the solution down for you. It rolls real easy, so take little swipes. So, can't quite get all the way up against the wall, but let's just keep going. Wow, we got all that. All right. Now let's try them for the cereal and milk. Kitty litter. Let's do the hairs real quick. Wow. And we'll check for long hair wrap on the brush roller. Once I get this big mess cleaned up, then I can go to eco mode, which will help save on battery, and just mop the floor. It rolls real easy. Let's see if we can get that. Nope, still couldn't get that little bit of dirt right up against the wall. Now let's go to eco mode and we can just, the battery's getting low, that's why that's flashing red. Now we can just use this as a mop. And when we're all done, turn it off. And it kind of rotated backwards. That's to help put it on the dock. The dock's gonna charge it, then we can do a self-clean. Takes about 3 minutes. It's gonna put water and solution on the mop roller, then it's gonna suck it up into the dirty water tank. Okay, that took about 5 minutes. Let's grab this dirty water tank. Wow, it's really got a lot of stuff in it. Let's take a look at the brush roller. Some water left we need to fill up. Wow, it did a good job of cleaning it. Now, it does need to air dry. Okay, let's clean out the dirty water tank. Let's take the filter off. So we got a little dirty. I would need to wash this and let it dry. Now there's all the hair and debris that I can take to the trash can and empty out. Okay, let's empty it out. Wow.